Why doesn't Russia attack Finland like it attacked Ukraine? First reason. Alliances and international relations. The difference in alliances and international relations plays a crucial role in shaping and influencing the military decisions of nations. Finland and Ukraine, two countries with diverse and intricate histories, have become focal points of international attention, especially after Russia's military actions in Ukraine. The disparity in alliance and international relations between Finland and Ukraine has resulted in significant consequences in how Russia and the international community treat these two countries. Finland, a northern European country, joined the European Union (EU) and NATO in 1995, becoming a key ally of both organizations. This situation has created a secure and stable environment for Finland, while also enhancing its strength and influence within the international community. With support from the European Union and NATO, Finland has had ample opportunities for economic and social development. In contrast, Ukraine is not a member of NATO and has not joined the European Union. This creates an uncertain security and international relations situation for Ukraine. Although Ukraine has expressed intentions to join both organizations, the process remains complex and uncertain. The difference in alliance and international relations between Finland and Ukraine has led to significant consequences in how Russia and the international community treat these two countries. Against the backdrop of escalating tensions between Russia and Western countries, Finland's presence within the European Union and NATO creates a zone of security and stability that Russia must carefully consider before taking military or political actions against the country. An attack on Finland could trigger a strong response from the international community and neighboring countries. Both the European Union and NATO have mechanisms in place to ensure security and stability for their members. Any attack on Finland would erode Russia's trust and credibility within the international community and could result in serious economic and political consequences for Russia. Second reason. Finland's defense capabilities. The defense capabilities of Finland have long been a subject of interest and admiration among military analysts and strategists worldwide. With its robust defense forces and high level of preparedness, Finland has established itself as a formidable entity in the realm of national security. Understanding the intricacies of Finland's defense landscape requires a comprehensive examination of its military structure, historical context, and strategic imperatives. Finland's defense posture is characterized by a combination of factors, including its geographical location, historical experiences, and national defense policy. Situated in Northern Europe, Finland shares borders with Russia to the east, Sweden to the west, and Norway to the north. This geopolitical positioning has historically exposed Finland to various security challenges, particularly in light of its proximity to Russia. One of the key pillars of Finland's defense capability is its well-equipped and highly trained military forces. The Finnish Defence Forces, FDF, comprise the Army, Navy, and Air Force, all of which operate under a unified command structure. Despite its relatively modest size compared to other European militaries, the FDF maintains a high level of professionalism and readiness. Conscription remains a fundamental aspect of Finland's defense policy. Ensuring a sizable reserve force that can be mobilized in times of need, in addition to its ground forces, Finland boasts a capable navy tasked with safeguarding its maritime borders and ensuring access to sea lines of communication. Despite its relatively modest fleet size, the Finnish Navy possesses modern vessels, including corvettes, patrol boats, and mine warfare ships, equipped with advanced sensor and communication systems. Furthermore, Finland maintains a credible air defense capability through its Air Force, which operates a fleet of modern fighter aircraft, reconnaissance planes, and helicopters. The Air Force plays a critical role in protecting Finnish airspace, conducting aerial surveillance, and providing support to ground forces. Beyond the military realm, Finland's strong ties with its Nordic neighbors and strategic partnerships with NATO member states enhance its collective defense posture and deter potential adversaries. Finland's active participation in international security cooperation initiatives, joint military exercises, and information-sharing mechanisms further strengthens its defense resilience and interoperability with allied forces. Third reason: political and economic consequences. The potential political and economic repercussions of an attack on Finland are significant and multifaceted, with far-reaching consequences for both Russia and the international community. Understanding the implications of such an event requires an examination of the intricate dynamics of global geopolitics, diplomatic relations, and economic interdependencies. An attack on Finland would undoubtedly trigger a strong response from the international community, particularly from Finland's allies in the European Union (EU) and NATO. Finland's status as a member of these organizations carries immense political weight and strategic significance, making any aggression against it a matter of collective security and defense for its partners. The principles of collective defense enshrined in the NATO Charter would compel member states to come to Finland's aid in the event of an attack, potentially escalating the conflict into a broader regional confrontation. Furthermore, an attack on Finland would undermine the principles of international law and territorial integrity, eliciting condemnation and diplomatic isolation for the aggressor state. The United Nations and other international organizations would likely convene emergency sessions to address the crisis and mobilize diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions and restore stability in the region. The imposition of diplomatic sanctions, asset freezes, and travel bans against the aggressor state would be among the punitive measures considered by the international community to hold it accountable for its actions. From an economic perspective, the consequences of an attack on Finland would be profound and far-reaching, particularly for Russia, the potential aggressor. Finland is an integral part of the global economic landscape, serving as a hub for trade, investment, and commerce in Northern Europe. Its strategic location provides crucial access to the Baltic Sea and facilitates maritime trade routes connecting Russia to the rest of the world. Fourth reason: NATO's influence. The influence of NATO in the context of Finland's security landscape cannot be overstated. As a crucial ally within the NATO framework, Finland's status as a non-member participating in NATO's Partnership for Peace program has profound implications for regional security dynamics, collective defense strategies, and deterrence mechanisms. NATO, established in 1949, serves as a cornerstone of transatlantic security and collective defense, comprising 30 member states committed to upholding the principles of the North Atlantic Treaty. The alliance operates on the basis of collective security, mutual defense, and solidarity among its members, with the overarching goal of deterring aggression, preserving stability, and promoting democratic values across the Euro-Atlantic area. Finland's strategic partnership with NATO is rooted in its historical experiences, geopolitical imperatives, and security interests. Situated in Northern Europe, Finland shares borders with Russia, Sweden, and Norway, making it a pivotal actor in regional security dynamics. Despite its non-membership status, Finland has fostered close ties with NATO through its active participation in alliance activities, joint exercises, and defense cooperation initiatives. One of the key dimensions of Finland's engagement with NATO is its contribution to NATO-led operations and missions, including peacekeeping, crisis management, and capacity-building efforts. Finland's military capabilities, professional expertise, and regional knowledge make it a valuable partner for NATO in addressing emerging security challenges, promoting stability, and enhancing interoperability among allied forces. An attack on Finland would trigger a collective response from NATO, activating the alliance's collective defense provisions under Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty. Article 5 stipulates that an armed attack against one or more NATO members shall be considered an attack against all members, mandating a collective response, including military assistance and support, to restore security and deter further aggression. Fifth reason. Experiences from the invasion of Ukraine. The experiences stemming from Russia's invasion of Ukraine have proven to be a turning point in contemporary geopolitics, reshaping regional dynamics, global perceptions, and the strategic calculus of involved actors. The repercussions of the invasion have been multifaceted, affecting not only Ukraine but also Russia itself and the broader international community. Understanding these consequences requires a detailed examination of the political, military, and diplomatic dimensions of the conflict and its aftermath. One of the immediate consequences of the invasion has been the imposition of economic sanctions and diplomatic isolation on Russia by the international community. The United States, the European Union, and other key actors have implemented targeted sanctions against Russian individuals, entities, and sectors, aiming to pressure Russia to de-escalate the conflict, respect Ukraine's sovereignty, and adhere to international norms and agreements. These sanctions have had a significant impact on Russia's economy, leading to currency devaluation, capital flight, and investment uncertainty. The Russian banking sector, energy industry, and defense sector have been particularly affected, facing restrictions on access to international markets, technology transfers, and financial services. The decline in foreign investment, trade, and economic growth has further exacerbated Russia's economic challenges, contributing to social unrest and political discontent at home. Moreover, Russia's invasion of Ukraine has undermined regional stability, fueled ethnic tensions, and heightened security concerns among neighboring countries in Eastern Europe and the Baltic states. The annexation of Crimea has challenged the post-Cold War security architecture in Europe, raising questions about the sanctity of borders, the credibility of international agreements, and the role of major powers in shaping regional dynamics. In light of these experiences, Russia finds itself at a crossroads, facing mounting pressure, diplomatic isolation, and strategic setbacks as a result of its actions in Ukraine. The backlash from the international community, coupled with the resilience of the Ukrainian people, has forced Russia to reassess its strategic objectives, geopolitical ambitions, and tactics in pursuing its interests abroad. Thank you for watching the video on our YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the subscribe button to update the latest videos. Hello and see you again.